Here today. Joined now by Coach Neil Alexander. Coach, congratulations on the win, 49-27. Very good performance by the Railers. Scott and I were just talking. Even though it was just a minute 48 into the contest, after Will had hit a three, Gavin hit a couple early threes, that 9-0 lead, Coach Douglas takes the timeout. It just had a feeling that it really took the heart out of Quincy very early today.
Well, I thought, we wanted to come out. We wanted to make them play a half-court game. We didn't give any up transition, or we gave up two fast break points. And Saturday, they scored a lot. Belleville would score, and boy, they'd just take it right back down in 3 seconds. They'd score it right back. And that was one of our goals, was stop the dribble drive and stop them from scoring in easy transitions. And I'll tell you, our kids done a nice job with the game plan on what we needed to do. We needed to find Job and Elby on the perimeter. We need to find the two big guys in the middle, and I thought we rebounded exceptionally well. I don't know what we did as far as the totals, but we tied with them, and we'll take a tie anytime on the boards with what we got in our size. So we're just very I'm happy with the kids. I told them for about the next 10 minutes you can enjoy it, but we still got a lot of season left, and what I want is consistency. How they play tonight, I want it tomorrow, and I think that's the mark of a good basketball team and program, is how consistent you play day after day after day, and I think our guys are making great strides towards that.
Coach, you talked about it on Saturday against Urbana. We saw it here today a lot. The extra pass. This team is so unselfish, almost to a fault. But again, those extra passes you talked about, saying you're still going to get as many shots, so why not take the extra pass? And there were a few possessions today where they just found the perfect opportunity thanks to that one or two extra passes.
Well, that makes a good team. And I've said it all along, if everyone will make the extra pass, then it doesn't matter if you want to shoot it on the first pass or not. You're going to get the same opportunities, and your time's coming that you're going to be open and you're going to get it. And our guys, they just like playing, and I think they had a good time today. I thought our defense was good. I thought we covered them up. I was really concerned about them. I thought they had a perfect their roster, their team, their five guys on the court was a good group to really hurt us, because they had two great shooters. They had a driver. They had two guys inside, and our guys hung in there and took care of business.
Coach, their sophomore, number 40, Parker Bland, who was 9 for 9 in the first game against Belleville East, had 21 points in that opening contest. In the first half, the Railers, he didn't even get a shot.
Well, he was one that we were focused on, because but he also got a lot of his in the transition where he would run the floor. He runs the floor really hard, and they would come down. Belleville would score, they'd stick it right back on him, and you can't have that. One of the things that really is upsetting as a coach is, hey, we score and then we turn around and give a score right back, and a quick score on top of it, and that's how Quincy scored Saturday, and that is one of the concerns that we had, and we've been preparing for the Lampheres, the Southeast, the guys that like to get out and run on us. So that's helped us out too, because you got to force teams to get into half-court offense, and if we can do that, it just makes our chances so much better.
And Coach, you talk about that preparation for the teams that like to get out and run, get into transition. That preparation probably has prepared you well in your matchup tomorrow at 1 in the semifinal. McClure North, they had an up-and-down battle with East St. Louis. They were down 10, then they were up 5, and then they eventually came out and won by 4. But they don't look to be a very slow-down kind of a team.
No, you don't have to worry about them holding the ball on you, but you got to worry about a lot of things against them. And, they are a very good basketball team. I'm sure they got a chip on their shoulder about Lincoln, because I thought we'd done one of the remarkable games against them last year, and we really, really embarrassed them. And I think that they're probably counting the hours to get back on the court to see what can happen again. So
you don't suppose they were rooting for the Railers just so they had another shot at us?
I would almost bet. I think they really would like to have had anybody look at our team and they're going to say, ooh, boy, how do they win? We're 5'10", 5'10", 5'9", 5'11". And, Gavin plays outside. but our guys know how to play, and I think they proved it today.
Coach, is it something about tournament play that this, I don't know if it's the coaching that really you emphasize a little bit more, but it seems like in tournament action, this team, whether it's Eaton, whether it's what used to be the Winter Classic, of course, down here at Collinsville, it seems like for years this team has always stepped it up just a little bit more during tournament play because they know what that next game means. They have to win to get to that next game.
Well, and, we talk about it. These things prepare you for the state tournament because, I told them before this tournament, I said, you were lucky and you got a great opportunity to win our own tournament when you stubbed your toe. These tournaments here that are bracket tournaments, you can't stub your toe and still win it. So that's one of the things that we're focused on right now is let's advance through the bracket just like you would in a state tournament and see where we stand. So I think our guys have a good chance if they'll just stay positive, and they're not going to have any other opportunity other than to stay positive and do what we want to get done. And I think we still got, 6 weeks, 8 weeks left to get ourselves better. And I told them, they know me pretty good, that I'm a perfectionist, and I told them that, when we have no turnovers, we don't let our opponent score, and we hit every shot, then I'll be happy.
Would you really?
I'd probably find something.
Because then you let them have a shot. So. Well, today was a good one for the Railers and a nice turnout by the Railer crowd. And tomorrow with 2 games set up, of course, the semifinal coming up at 1. For those that can make it down, be a good chance to see some good basketball all day tomorrow.
It'll be good. McClure's good, and whoever we have to play coming out of that other bracket, they're pretty good too. So, you've got Eisenhower and Althoff. Mm-hmm. Altoff's really good basketball team. They're mighty. They're pretty powerful. How we walked through the tournament a year ago is probably what they're going to do this year and next because they're so young. I thought the team that could beat them in the lower bracket was MacArthur, and then they stubbed their toe again. They stubbed their toe
right.
And got beat, and which opened the door for a lot of different opportunities for other teams. So
you just never know.
Yeah.
All right, Coach, congratulations on this one. We'll let. Do you get to enjoy this one for 10 minutes, or are you just letting the team? Or you're already thinking McClure?
We're already working on it. We're gonna. With this one here is not important, other than MacArthur. Want to watch them a little bit. I think they've got all their players back now, and I think they were short a couple from the little squabble they had the other night. And they're a very good basketball team. They're well coached. They're disciplined, and they play that up in your face, push and shove, and try to be physical with you. So our guys, I think they'll be here watching this. We don't play them, I think, the 24th of January in our tournament. And then they're also in our regional, so it's going to be a tough one. It was kind of good that they went the other way, where we don't have to play them.
Right.
The only opportunity we got to play a conference school right now is Eisenhower, so that would be the very last game. So.
And I think you would take that because that would mean that Eisenhower somehow got past Althoff.
Yeah, but I tell you, that's a good basketball team for only 2 wins. They're coming along, and they're going to be. They can beat you, and they're very dangerous.
All right, Coach, we'll let you go. Congratulations on this one, win number 9 on the season, and we'll see you tomorrow back here at 1 o'clock, McClure North in a semifinal.
Okay.
Railers win 49-27. We'll be back to wrap things up in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.